Okay, we're up.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Woo!
This is, we're the Ballistic Missionaries. We're doing our special Saturday SummerSlam special.
Saturday SummerSlam Super Special.
That was better than mine.
Oh, okay.
I should have you announce it.
All right.
Welcome
to the program.
There you go. Well, we're going to just have a regular episode yesterday. But things being what they were, we found out first thing in the morning we might not be able to use our wedding venue.
Yeah.
And then I had a huge amount of work. And then by the time I got done with work, we had to go out and talk to the fire department.
Yeah.
Because it had something to do with our wedding venue. And got that cleared out. Then we had to go to the library, which is the wedding venue, and let them know everything was okay. And then we had to go find back ways to get out of where the venue is, so we don't intersect with what is the largest Halloween parade in the state, apparently.
Yeah, that's what we hear.
So it was, we didn't get home until like 5:30. It was a hard afternoon.
Yes.
And I was also trying to schedule a doctor's appointment for next week. And we had to go get some groceries, and it was a whole thing. So we decided we were going to just do it today since we have SummerSlam tonight, and we could just call it the Super Special SummerSlam Special. Even though that's a terrible title.
SummerSlam Super Special.
There you go. So we're here.
We're here. We're going to tell you all about the wrestling.
Yes.
Brother. The cat is playing with a toy over there.
Yeah. All right. Let's do our trivia question. You're like if the voice is like if Macho Man and like some like who's the guy that killed himself that used to host Family Feud?
Richard Dawson? Oh, yeah, the guy after Richard Dawson.
Yeah, the guy that's not creepy. Yeah, like if those two got put into a fly machine, that's what they would sound
Richard
like.
Dawson is perfectly delightful.
Dude is creepy as fuck.
Anyway,
all right.
What was the first recognized title exchange at WWE at a WWE WWF SummerSlam? And the answer is the Ultimate Warrior beat the Honky Tonk Man for the Intercontinental title in 1988.
And it was a travesty because the Honky Tonk Man is awesome and the Ultimate Warrior sucks ass.
I mean, he's better than the Ultimate Warrior, but in terms of a wrestler, I wouldn't call him better dude or anything like that. But
that's what I mean. He's a better wrestler.
He's a better wrestler.
I mean, he's a better dude because Ultimate Wrestler is.
Yeah,
the Ultimate Warrior.
I know the Honky Tonk Man has no homophobic or queerphobic inclinations. As far as I know. If anybody else wants to point that to me, I will be more than happy to update or retract that statement.
Yep. But he's also very cool as a wrestler.
Yes.
How can you not love an Elvis impersonator beating people up with his guitar, man?
Yes.
I know I do.
It hasn't happened before or since, except for like Southpaw Regional Wrestling with Purvis.
That was your wasn't that match where your first the first got you into wrestling?
Yeah, actually, when my parents somehow got SummerSlam, I don't know if they actually paid for it or it just happened to wind up on.
They just twisted some wires.
Yeah. Some sort of mistake. I was like, oh, wrestling's on, you want to watch? I was like, oh, sure. I never really watched wrestling up until that point, other than like Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling on CBS in the 80s. But I sat down and I'm like, who's that guy? That's the Honky Tonk Man. I was like, why is that Elvis impersonator fighting that post-apocalyptic like circus performer warrior? I was like, because that's the match. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then I think after that, I think the novelty of it, like, I guess, like, you know, as a kid of the 80s, you had, like, fighting games, like, Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, and just, there were wrestling games. Yeah. So, like, for me, with I guess, like, you know, all the stuff like Transformers and G.I. Joe and all that, and it appealed to my sense of absurdity and my sense of, like, good guy and bad guy fighting, fun. Let's do that. So, and I think I became a fan first, and then I became more of I guess
scholar
of a scholar of the
researcher,
like
person with a really good memory about matches.
Yes.
What do you call that?
Aficionado.
There you go. That's a good word.
Of the whole thing later on. I think matches like, Savage versus Steamboat and Steamboat versus Flair made me more of like an aficionado, like why does this work? How does this work? Mm-hmm. But just the whole visceral thing, the Honky Tonk Man and Ultimate Warrior was what kind of initially drew. It was the wrapping paper, I guess, the pretty packaging that drew me in.
So this is kind of your wrestling anniversary in a way.
Yeah, so I guess it's like 88. This is like their 40 years I've been a wrestling fan, I guess. I don't know if I'm a fan of everything the way I used to be a fan of things, where I go and I'm not a collector anymore. I'm not very much of a collector. I don't want to collect things.
That's good, because we have no storage space.
We have no storage space and no money, so it's
That's you.
But I feel what's important for me is moments, I guess, now. I think it was more of a reevaluation of what's important in my life, and things were not that important. I want to have a house over my head and the ability to do things, but I don't need miles and miles and rooms of kitsch. Prove like some sort of like, oh, I'm a bigger fan than you are. Mm-hmm. Like, and if you out there want to be like, I'm the biggest fan because I have this and make other people feel bad about it, go fuck yourself.
You're kind of a loser.
Yeah,
I hate to tell you, but it's true.
I have a lot of collector friends in various different fandoms and stuff like that, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it in and of itself, but there are poor people out there. There are people that are just not interested in that, they
deserve to be fans too. They deserve to have space in fan.
Yeah,
in
fandom shouldn't be like what you have or how much. Just as you enjoy something.
Yeah. So it's an extra special SummerSlam special. What did I call it? I don't know. Because it's now
SummerSlam Super Special.
There you go, the super. I forgot the special. Okay, anyway, so yep.
Moving on.
Let me tell you, baby, we got a great show for you tonight, baby. Ric Flair's gonna get his butt kicked.
It's gonna be
Charlotte Flair. I can do that now. Charlotte Flair is gonna get the title, baby. I don't know.
Ric Flair's backside is Derriere's gonna be served on a silver platter. Courtesy of the American Dream.
Alright, anyway, so night one is tonight.
Where's my Coca-Cola?
In about 4 hours.
Cody!
From where we are now.
Where's my son, Cody? He's playing in traffic again. Cody, get out of the street! Cody!
Ric Flair, I gotta get off this phone. I gotta go throw a ball around with my son. That was, okay, look that up on YouTube. Just
Chris Van Fleet interviewed Will Sasso and somebody else who does like a bunch of and one of them was of Dusty Rhodes and Ric Flair, and
they were on the phone with each other. Ric Flair, I gotta get off the phone. Ric Flair, I gotta make dinner.
I'm watching this plate.
All right. Anyway, all right. So,
I'm the son of a pauper, but I'm also the father of a boy that needs to play a match with a dad. Ric Flair! Hot times.
I would try to do a Ric Flair impression, but that dude was like, always seemed like he ran a marathon before his promos, and I feel like my asthma would start if I tried to imitate him, and I wouldn't be able to breathe, because he was like, oh, like, see him, I can't do it. My lungs won't let me do it.
Me, Gene!
I can do a good Randy Savage impersonation sometimes. It's not too bad.
Oh, yeah.
In the cream of the crop. I could do a good Iron Sheik imitation.
You sound like...
Ah, Mean Gene!
You're Randy Savage sounds like he's trying to call out work sick.
Well, I'm not a trained impressionist.
I can't come to the phone right now.
I can't come to the phone right now. I'm on the toilet.
I can't make it on. I had a horrible case of the runs. Oh, yeah.
But hey, I think we have to talk about like current wrestling.
We probably should start actually talking about wrestling.
Yeah,
we can still do impersonations.
Yes.
We have a Brock Lesnar match. Ooh. We have a Gunter match. Ooh. We have the Wine Moms. We can do all these impressions. Oh my God, Trevor! Oh my God! I'm back in the ring!
All your friends think I'm hot. Trevor!
We can do a Liv Morgan impression.
Oh my God, that was... We watched...
we were watching the Hot Ones and they were doing impressions of wrestlers, and Alexa Bliss's impression of Liv Morgan was just...
It was great.
It was so good.
We laughed for a good minute or two.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. So, night one.
Actually, before that, I kind of wanted to go over...
we do have something to talk about, don't we?
Yeah, I did want to go over the Grayson Waller...
Yes. I'm sorry.
I guess they call it a pipe bomb. I mean, it
was a pipe bomb. It was the pipe bomb.
First of all...
CM Punk who right now?
Basically, it's funny because all the quote-unquote smart marks are like, they don't want to tread over their sacred cow. I think to a certain degree, like no pump to the bit, like, and there's some validity to it. There's some, and the idea that like the Punk pipe bomb was people questioning at some point whether that was, because I don't think anybody had done it at that level before, to where like is like, you know, after like you think about it for a minute or two, you're like, well, they obviously, if it was something that was not staged or not scripted, they would have cut off his mic a lot sooner. But but you're always like how much of it was like Punk's real feelings at the time and how much of it was exaggerated. And to that degree, like, you know, the first always, like, you know, somebody sets a bar in those areas has a special place for that. And like that pipe bomb was, as somebody who was a wrestling fan in 2011 and having to go through like John Cena versus Randy Orton 27. It was the John Cena, Edge, and Randy Orton show for 5-6 years, with Triple H and Shawn Michaels coming back in every so often. And every so often, somebody like a Kane or a Mark Henry or Undertaker would come in. But mainly it was those three guys over and over again, and it was those same substitute guys that would come. Batista, I guess you could put in that picture as well. And it got boring, and it got stale, and I was... On top of that, the tag team division was decimated. The women's... It was just a big wet t-shirt contest for 5 solid years. And... Yeah. I appreciated somebody saying that, you know, a wrestler actually saying what I felt at that time. So, I will not sell that short. That being said, I think Grayson Waller did a hell of a job. I am happy that he basically went and acknowledged the women of NXT and women wrestling in general, the way that it's gone.
Yeah, and the fact that a man who was on the main roster came back to NXT and was like, this women's division is kicking everyone's ass. Yeah. That's a big deal.
Yeah. And like, again, somebody said, oh, this is a downgrade for, like, they put Finn Balor on NXT at some point. That occasionally people do get back down. And sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes, like, you kind of need to start over. And in Grayson Waller's case, like, he's making the best of it. And B, like, with the exception of, like, him and Theory getting the tag titles at some point, his main roster... a whole angle, his whole career on the main and SmackDown has been pretty much a non-event, and I blame little to nothing that on Waller. And basically, this is him going back, taking an opportunity and making the most of it, which I think he did.
Yes, I agree. I was listening, but I was also trying to fix our lag issues, which I didn't do. No, I thought it was a great.
Yeah.
It was great. It was refreshing after the, half-hour promos and hype packages on the main roster, on the two shows of the main roster. It was 8 minutes, about 8 minutes, I think, and change. It was tight and it was enjoyable to watch, unlike these 20-30 minute promos on the main roster of the top four guys, Punk, Reigns, Rollins, and Cody. And he spit a lot of truth, it was refreshing. It was great. And I feel like not enough people are talking about it, number one, because it was hard. I know that NXT doesn't get a lot of attention, which is a mistake, in my opinion. I think people should be watching NXT because it's a lot of really good stuff. And I feel like more people should have been talking about this. And also, the people we have heard talk about it have been mostly well, I don't know if it was, it wasn't great. No, it was great. Fuck you, people. It was great. I could disagree with anything he said. And I'm glad that he said it. And I'm glad that he's, after, his booking has been god-awful.
Abysmal.
Yeah, it has. It has been ridiculous. They took this guy who's a great performer, he's a great talker, and made him not talk for a really long time, and made him not wrestle for a really long time, and made him the third wheel in what was also wasted booking with the New Day.
I feel like at this point in his career, he should at the very least held the U.S. title once or twice. Yeah, he should have not been a multi-time U.S. and Intercontinental Champion.
Most definitely. He should have held a singles title on the main roster at this point. There is no excuse for that. And it's been a ridiculous waste of a career the last few years, with him. It's like they just kind of didn't see his potential. And okay, they moved him back to NXT. But when he was in NXT, before they moved him up to the main roster, I mean, he was one of the best people they had, so I want to see him regain that. And I think this was a good first step, to being look, I'm a good performer. I was given a bunch of shit to do that was terrible decisions, terrible ideas.
You can't pop.
I did what I was supposed to do, and it didn't work, and that wasn't his fault. It wasn't like he, they just stuck him in there. It was stupid all around. The New Day doing their morning thing, being heels, having him in there, none of it worked. It was a terrible idea that they just kept going with. And so, you know what? I am glad that he has another shot. I'm glad that he's getting a new start. And I hope this time, when he ends up on the main roster, they don't screw with his booking.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Yeah, same here. Like I said, I enjoyed it. I thought it was great. All the quote unquote smart mark YouTube presenters and wrestling show hosts, some of them are right and some of them you know what, you're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to be
a dimwit.
Yeah, I don't want to go as far as being a dimwit. I guess to have
that's because you're nicer than me.
Yeah, to have you're so smart on the program and you know every move. Though, dude, you're a YouTube personality. You don't as much as you think you
You're not an insider in the company.
As much as an insider as you think you are.
Dave Meltzer is kind of a dick anyway.
Yeah.
So.
He's as much as insider as much as a Rolling Stone reporter thinks that they're an insider in the music industry, which is kind of true and kind of not.
But it's I feel like people are complaining a lot about stuff that's on WWE, and every now and granted, Like, there's a lot of stuff to complain about that's on WWE.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
The writing has not been great. Ever since, like, TKO Suits decided to take over creative. That was a huge mistake, and it's been shown to be a huge mistake. And basically, but it's like, when they give you something new, when somebody goes out and does something new and interesting and stands on the stage and, you know, says things that need to be said, give them a fucking chance, man. Like, it's the same thing in, like, the comic book world. People are always like, oh, comic books are woke. Oh, I don't want to read comics anymore. It's all the same thing. And then, you know, there are indie comics out there, indie comic creators who are like, hey, you should try this thing. No, I just want to read Batman. But you hate Batman. Yeah, but I don't want to read anything else. Like, it's okay to, like, if you see something different, to be like, oh, this is different. Maybe I should pay attention to it. It's okay. Yeah. There's a lot of that on NXT. It is a quality show. I love NXT. Yeah. I think it was one of the best ideas that anybody in WWE has had for a really long time.
I haven't brought myself to watch the Evolve thing because I just feel at that point, like, you already have a developmental brand. Why do you need another developmental brand?
I'm with you there. It's like the under-developmental brand. Yeah. And then there's LFG, which is the under-developmental brand.
Just random people off the street or in the...
yeah, I don't know.
I guess they're fresh off the indies, like...
Yeah.
Again, like, I feel like NXT is enough. I feel like Evolve...
And it is excellent programming. I always recommend it to people who are wrestling fans, because a lot of people really... Like, WWE fans really... A lot of them don't watch it. And, like, you can see the reactions. Like, you can see when Fatal Influence came up to the main roster. People hated them because they didn't watch them in NXT. They're like, who are these people, you know? And it's like, if you have been watching NXT, you know how good they are. You know how good JC Jane is. You know the shit that they can do. But it's like, it feels like it's just this excellent program that people are ignoring.
I feel on two polar ends. One, you have Fatal Influence, and the other one, you have Blake Monroe. One, just two ends of, like, introducing people into the roster. Like, on one side, you have Fatal Influence, just bam, kind of threw him in the deep end and let him swim.
Which is good, you know. And
they made the best of it, but I mean, like, maybe a hype package or something.
That would be good. They could use a hype package.
On the other end is
kind of introduce them properly.
And the other end is Blake Monroe, which is nothing but hype package. And
I don't even think she's been in the ring yet.
No, I don't.
And she's been on the
main
roster for like
behind stage
4 months now, something like that.
Maybe.
Maybe she got
not as long. She came up later. I'm gonna say like a maybe two. But still,
like, put her in the ring. She's good.
This is somebody who was in like a match of the year candidate with Toni Storm.
Yes.
Angle of the year candidate with Toni Storm. Like,
trust her.
She can do the work. She can do the work. She can create the story. I mean, I think
I want to see Blake Monroe, Tiffany Stratton, and Chelsea Green in a faction together called the Barbies.
I want to see one with Natty Neidhart, let's see, Ivy Nile, and Kendall Gray, probably. As like a faction of athletic killers.
Yeah. The tiny toughs.
Yeah.
Because they're short and are tough. They got biceps!
Okay.
Tiny toughs.
Tiny toughs. I'm sure if you pitch at one, they will snatch on it, and you will get that huge payday. And
one of these days, because I named another tag team, the extras. I named them today because I don't like just saying them all out, so I keep giving tag teams names.
What was about the former tag team champions, the half-bins?
The half-bins.
The half-bins and Y-Mom.
Yeah. And the extras. I came up with a name for Damian Priest and R-Truth, but I can't remember what it was, but it was really funny. Anyway, all right, so we should get to SummerSlam.
Yeah, we are talking
supposed to be all about SummerSlam.
Super Slam.
Yes. All right, night one in about...
Night one.
3.5 hours.
What does it start? 8?
6.
6? All right, we got time.
Yeah, because I gotta make Pico, because we're doing our special pico reverse nachos thing for tonight. So we gotta finish this, and I gotta make nachos.
Tomorrow night will be pizza.
Yes, we're making non-bread pizza.
Non-bread pizza. It's very good. Try it.
Well, one day on our show, we should, because we talk about this a lot, we should have a kitchen episode where we don't talk about wrestling, we just talk about the stuff that we make when we watch wrestling.
Yes.
Alright, anyway. Night 1, undisputed title, Punk versus Cody. I do not care. I think it's good. They're going to put it on Punk.
I think Punk's going to retain.
Oh, right. He has the title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Punk's going to retain that because I think Cody's got that thing coming up with Street Fighter.
That's right. He might be in and out for a bit. Or they might finally turn him heel like we've been waiting for a year to happen. All right. Hell in a Cell match. Oba versus Brock Lesnar.
Oba. There's no reason to put Lesnar over.
There's been no reason for him to continue having matches.
They should have ended it. At WrestleMania, they gave him the perfect out. Like, no, the money was good. Let's stretch it.
Brock want more money. Brock made mistake in ring.
Yeah.
Brock want to eat giant black man.
The Brock left shoes. Brock need new shoes now.
Brock feet cold.
Very cold.
See,
Paul, where are shoes? Paul.
I mean, I think it's probably gonna be Oba, but it's impossible to say because this entire build-up has been idiotic.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Probably Oba.
Yeah.
Alright, Women's World Title. Liv Morgan versus Io Sky.
This is a bit of a tough one because I feel like...
It is. I think it might... Because I think it might go on to Sky because now that Rhea is gone, they might be trying to build her up into like her own freestanding champion.
But then again, I think they're also waiting for what's her name to come back, Stephanie Vaquer.
So you think Morgan's going to retain?
Yeah, I think Morgan's going to retain.
I'm going to retain.
What the hell was that?
Liv Morgan.
Was it?
I don't know.
Was her head exploding at the time?
I can dream.
Yeah, okay. Why would make it sound like SpongeBob?
All right.
SpongeBob was a human woman that was really into coke. And not...
Yeah.
As opposed to Thea Hale who's just into coke. I don't know.
I looks like a mobster's wife.
I don't know.
I mean, it's kind of working for her, but, like, let's put a title on her, maybe?
Yeah.
Anyway, alright. Gunter versus Nick Aldis. Gunter being involved in, yet again, another stupid, pointless match at a PLE instead of being taken seriously.
It is I'll say this much. It is an upgrade from having to take on Pat McAfee.
Yeah, pretty much anything
Nick
is an upgrade
Aldis
from Pat McAfee.
is a
even a guy who doesn't wrestle anymore.
Nick Aldis is a adept, a professional wrestler. He has a background. He was a former NWA World Champion. He was a former TNA wrestler when TNA was good. He has the credentials. He's wrestled in Japan. He has the credentials. But he hasn't been an active wrestler in 3 years, and he's been relegated to like.
Has it been 3 years?
Yeah, 3 years since he wrestled.
Oh, that's not that long.
No.
Okay, I thought it was longer than that. Well,
like that being said, this feels like a step down for Gunther once again.
Definitely a step down for Gunther. They keep putting him in these idiotic matches. Like, give him a storyline, give him a title. The dude is so good, and he just keeps doing this weird bullshit. Like, I don't understand it, but I have a feeling that they're gonna have Nick Aldis win. So somebody finally humbles Gunter, and I'm going to be pissed, and I'm going to swear and throw things at my TV.
I'm going to go Gunter on this one.
I hope it's Gunter, but I don't think it will be. Nick the Dick as, is that what?
That was...
No, Nicholas, no, what was Chelsea Green calling him?
Sir Nicholas.
No, it was a mean name.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Nicholas something mean. I can't remember.
I think Nick the Dick had a bachelor party.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It was a scene in there where there was a Tom Hanks' wife or fiance goes to a strip club, and basically they're earlier at the bachelor party, but they throw a trick on her to bring out this guy with an enormous member, and who's a stripper. His name is Nick the Dick, and it's like, oh, why do they call you Nick the Dick? And he unzips his pants.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's not one of Tom Hanks's finer films.
It's not. It wasn't too classy. That was before his classy Joe versus the volcano.
Yeah.
So Burbs days.
But they had a donkey show in it. So, and the donkey did a bunch of drugs and no deed. So
that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The trios
Fun for
match.
the whole family.
Women's trios match: the Half Bins and Wine Mom versus Fatal Influence. I don't care. Fatal Influence. I don't care. I
feel story-wise it would be Fatal. Well, it depends on how quickly they want the turn to go. I think SummerSlam would be a good option to have the turn happen.
Well, that's the because I have that, and then I have like a subcategory of will the Bellas betray Paige?
Yeah, which I think yes, it'll happen.
So you think it's going to be Fatal Influence, and you think they're going to betray Paige?
Yes.
Okay.
I think Fatal Influence is going to, and
I think that's going to be the turning point when the Bellas finally come back together and they betray Paige. Yeah. I've been waiting for it for a while. It's going to be stupid, but hey, anything to get Paige, who is a great wrestler, away from the fucking Wine Moms who are terrible.
But there's going to be a feud for a while, which will probably go until at least Survivor Series, if not the Royal Rumble.
Hell, that might be a War Games team.
Yeah.
Split up. All right, then the Bloodline, which is Jacob Fatu and the Usos versus who I am calling the Extras, which is LA Knight, Royce Keys, and Solo Sikoa.
I'm going with the Extras.
Do you think it's about time that Solo got one up on his brothers?
Yeah, I think that. It's like you have three individual guys. You like the Bloodline losing a match is not going to hurt their street cred any. Like I feel like those three guys are like the sum is bigger than the
whole of their parts.
Yeah, the whole is bigger than the sum of their parts.
Yeah, that's the phrase.
Yeah, the whole is bigger than the sum of their parts. And Roman gives a lot of clout over the other ones. They're parts of a machine. Where I feel these are three solo guys that need that. I feel WWE has invested a significant portion into at least two of them, and Solo has potential in the right field. Like his NXT, where he was just like the prize fighter or whatever, it was great. And I liked his early stuff with the Bloodline when it was Roman running it. The Enforcer.
The Enforcer, yeah.
His running the new Bloodline 2.0 and the My Family Tree is...
It left something to be desired, yeah.
I don't know how much of it is like... I don't think it has as much to do... People think that Solo's like some sort of personality void or whatever. I think he's quite good when he wants to be.
Yeah. I don't think he's been given much to work with.
Yeah, I don't think so either, and I don't think that group gelled together as well. I felt like they were like at that point three Tongans that were related. And again, there's a loose connection to the Anoa'i family, but they were their own thing. And Solo was something else.
Yeah. I think that it's a possibility, bringing the Tongans into it, that...
And JC Mateo just...
Tamatanga and Talatanga and Talatanga
yeah.
might show up and interrupt, and it might be a DQ match.
Might be.
So I'm going to put that it's going to be a DQ match because of Tongans.
But I feel the Tongans are more involved in the tag team division now. That thing they did on SmackDown on Friday.
That's true. With Haku?
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Haku
is back!
Yeah.
Yes!
And now he's a wizard.
Yes, he's a wizard now! It fits so well!
It's not much as a wizard, but basically he goes to like the forces of dark magic and scares them into doing it. Like,
yeah. He's like how the orcs work with magic or work with technology in Warhammer. The orcs don't know anything about technology; they just believe. But they have like latent magical abilities. So none of their technology makes any sense, but it all works because of their latent magical abilities. It's like the opposite of that with Haku. He doesn't have any latent magical abilities, but he can do magic because the magic is scared of him.
Yeah. Do your bidding, or I'll fuck you up. All right.
I would go along with it.
Just don't hurt me, man.
All right.
Magic.
Let's move on to night 2. Men's heavyweight title, Roman Reigns versus Seth. I cannot tell you how much I don't give a fuck about this.
I don't either. Roman Reigns.
Yeah. Just for the fuck of it, I'm going to give it to Seth. Because I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Number 1 contenders match. For what? I don't know.
For the WWE title.
Which WWE? The men's title? The
Yeah.
heavyweight title?
Yeah, for the WWE Championship that's currently held by CM Punk.
Oh, the undisputed. Okay. Undisputed. I'm making notes on my notes.
Gotcha.
Alright, that is Finn Balor versus Sami Zayn. I have to give it to Finn Balor because they did the whole thing with Sami Zayn and they screwed him out of a title recently. I don't think they're going to put another title on him.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I'm going with Finn.
Yeah, and they've been building Finn up recently after he's left the Judgment Day, sort of to be a solo person. I could see him remaining a solo performer, but going into the Extras faction. I think he would do good at that. All right, then there is a 5-woman match for the women's interim.
I'm pretty sure who's going to win, but
women's title. Rhea Ripley, of course, got injured after a match with, surprise, surprise, Jade Cargill, who has a history of doing that. So since she's going to be out for an unknown period of time with her meniscal injury, they're just kind of doing an interim match, and whoever holds it is going to give it up to Rhea, or I suppose have a match with Rhea. I was unclear about that too.
I find like, they do it in other organizations. They did it in AEW. They've done it in Japan. They've done it in several where they have an interim world champion. So basically, that person is technically the world champion, but it's not an undisputed reign. And I think they did it because Rhea Ripley is as popular as she is.
Because they don't want to take the belt off of her. They don't want
to take the belt, which insinuates whoever gets it is just holding it on until Rhea gets back.
Like, I was unclear about what's going to happen when Rhea gets back, and they don't know when Rhea is coming back. So, I'm assuming, like, they're going to have a title match between the former title holder, Rhea, and the current title holder.
Yes.
Whoever wins tomorrow night.
So chances are...
I guess?
Chances are...
It's probably going to go back to Rhea.
Yeah, but chances that this match, who's going to win and be interim world champion?
We have Jade Cargill, of course, Tiffany Stratton, Chelsea Green, Charlotte Flair, and Lash Legend, who was just added last night in a pretty good match with Julia. I would have rather have seen Julia and Lash be in the match instead of Jade.
Yeah.
But who do you think is going to take it?
Unfortunately, I think it's going to be Jade Cargill.
I think that's a definite possibility, but I think it might be Charlotte, since...
Charlotte and Rhea have already done their deal.
But Charlotte is now a solo act because Alexis Bliss is probably kayfabe injured and possibly actually a little injured. I'm not sure. I think it's kayfabe, but it's either going to be Charlotte or Jade, unfortunately. I would love for Chelsea to take it. I am a diehard Chelsea fan. I would love for Lash to take it. I would love for Tiffy to take it and actually have decent booking.
I think they've given up on Tiffy in the world title scene for a while.
Yeah,
it's the funny part. It's not her fault.
No, it's not her fault.
I feel it's bad booking on their part again.
Yeah.
Chelsea Green again. I agree with you. I would love to see Chelsea with the big belt, but I feel like she
has had great title runs.
I feel the storyline is going with her,
like monumental title runs too. She can do it.
Yeah.
But they don't have faith in her as a main card person.
Would I like to be surprised? Yes.
I would love to. I would
love to be wrong. Yes. I would love to be wrong.
Please prove us wrong, WWE, on this one. Give it to literally anybody else but those two.
Yeah. I would be all right with a 15th world title reign by Charlotte. I'd be okay with it, but I'd rather see. I think it's too soon for Lash Legend.
Maybe.
I feel she needs a little more time, like a year to two, to develop herself as a solo performer. Now her whole performance has been as Nia Jax's tag team partner. So I feel like a women's U.S. title run or intercontinental title run is in order for her to get used to being a champion.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And then set her up for the big title. But for right now, I'd like to see Chelsea win it as well.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, the IC title. This is probably going to be the match of the best match of the whole weekend. Penta versus Chad Gable. That's gonna be a badass match. I don't know.
I kind of want to see Tozawa and Otis come out and cheer for him.
I'd like to see that too.
And have a big hug at the end.
Oh, that'd be sweet. Yeah. I don't know who. I don't know.
Mine is Gable.
You think it's gonna be Gable?
I think it's like
you think it's
he is white hot right now.
I mean, I think that's a good choice, and Penta it's been getting booking, but few and far between. You know, like recently, and then he's
gotten
here and there.
He's been getting an IC title. Regular
not
booking.
As regularly as.
It's been regular. It's just the quality of his opponents are not there.
Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just.
Because it's you're hard pressed to figure out like.
I mean,
winning it from Dom was great, but like then after that, like I can't. Hard to press to think like. Who is he taking on besides like Dragon Lee and then maybe JD McDonough? And, it's
like he had a few recently, but it's
some recent contenders, but they're not really that memorable to me, honestly.
Yeah. All right, well, you know what? Maybe they'll give it to Gable.
I feel like Gable.
It's a hard choice for me. It's either way. It's going to be an awesome match. So we'll give it to Gable. We'll see what happens. All right, the U.S. title match, which is going to be abysmal because Baron Corbin is in it, because he jumped the line.
You love Baron Corbin.
I hate Baron Corbin.
All-time favorite wrestler.
I'm going to divorce you.
Yeah, we haven't gotten married yet.
Well, we'll get married and then I'll divorce you.
Okay.
And then I'll write on the divorce paperwork, because Baron Corbin.
Listen, we're getting you divorced right away. We're putting you in jail!
Versus Trick Williams. Trick deserves better than this.
Come on, Trick!
They finally got rid of Little Yachty. I don't think he's going to be there.
It's me, Lil Yachty. Come on, Trick. Oh, I love you, Trick. Oh, I'm going to be your manager now. I'm going back to being a hip-hop performer.
Thank God.
I'm the best rapper in the land.
I don't want to see Baron. I think Trick is going to retain.
I think
because
so too.
I cannot fathom Baron Corbin getting the fucking title right now.
Yeah.
Why would they do that? Do you think?
I am also Trick.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Because that would. Oh my God. I'll get really mad at the. I'll start stomping around if that happens. Like my neighbors are gonna be like, "What's going on over there?
Are they fighting?"
All right, and then I saved the best for last. So the Judgment Day beat up on Danhausen again, and last week, and Adam Pearce was like, "Why don't you just give them back the money?" And he was like, "Okay, we'll do it in one of those matches where you put the human monies on a pole." And Pearce had no idea what he was talking about. So now the title of the match is Human Money's on a Pole match. Danhausen versus Dom. This is going to be a really fun one.
Yeah.
The Human Money's on a Pole.
I'm going with Danhausen on that one. I feel like most of the attack...
Are they going to have ladders? Or are they just going to, jump off and try to get it? I don't know.
It's usually the first one.
Or are all the little mini-Hausens going to form a human chain to go up and steal it? I don't know. I can't wait. It's going to be fun.
That's super racist. towards
It's
Danny
not.
Harrison's.
They're short. They're gonna all stand on each other's shoulders, and then they're gonna go up and steal the money.
You're heightist.
I am not, dude. Those guys, the one Minniehausen is a badass. He was in that match with Kit Wilson and The Miz, and he was kicking ass. I want that dude. If I'm in trouble and a bunch of guys jump me in a back alley, I want that dude to come and back me up. He was good. All right, yeah, I think Danhausen also is, Danhausen is going to retrieve the human money on the pole.
You were way more amused on that than
Oh
you
my
should
god,
be.
it's funny. It's funny. It's human money's on a pole match. You didn't say it without laughing.
I mean, I like human monies. And,
yes, the human monies are good. Poles are very useful.
Yes, I would.
Put the human
I would
money
gladly.
on the pole reduces its usefulness somewhat, but
I would gladly climb the
it.
pole for the human monies.
Yes. I do happen to have a very nice ladder that we can use to climb the pole and get the human monies.
We got a very large ladder that will basically close the distance pretty quick. We don't even have to use the whole ladder.
No. All right, so that's that's SummerSlam this weekend.
Yes.
Tonight and this weekend. Did you have anything else you want to talk about? I didn't write anything else down. It was just the human money's on a pole match.
Nope, I'm pretty good on that one.
Okay, all right. I gotta keep laughing about that. I just wrote down the SummerSlam stuff and thought we would talk about Grayson Waller. I didn't think to write anything down about any headlines.
No, I can't think of anything else either.
All right. Well, let's do our trivia question for the week.
All right.
Let me get it on screen here.
Okay.
Oh.
Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep.
There we go.
Here we go. Who was the first wrestler to hold titles in WCW, ECW, WWE, and AEW?
Do you think you know? Well, send us a comment.
I mean, I know. Because I can't
I know because he told me. Who did I guess it was? I don't think I guessed anybody. I think I was really stumped by that one.
I thought you said Eddie Guerrero. I said no. Or
Did I say Eddie Guerrero?
No, you said Rhino.
Oh, okay. It's not Rhino. We'll give you.
It's not Rhino.
But yeah, if you think you know it, send us a comment on this on our YouTube page or our Facebook pages. Let us know, and if you're right, we'll send you a shout out next episode.
It is not the Blue Meanie.
Damn it! Oh, I just lost $5.
All right. Human monies, please.
They're on a pole.
All right. God damn it.
You got me going again.
I'll climb that pole for $5.
All right. Are we doing next week? You're at Wellsboro next week, right?
Yeah, but I don't go there till Saturday.
Okay. We'll see you guys next week.